live. Let me fix my Discord audio. Let's go. There we go. Yes, sir. What's going on, Redrin? We live, baby. All right. Beautiful Monday. Look like the market's opening pretty bullish still today. A little sideways, but looks more bullish than anything. Let me go to the heat map really quick.
I'm trying to buy more Nike calls. My boy that work at Nike, I don't. Were you here? You was here the other day when he was talking?
Yeah.
Well, he came back yesterday. Well, he was here yesterday. You was here when you were talking about the CEO being fired.
Yeah.
So he got he talked about the email he got from the CEO. Yeah, so I mean that's a good outlook. That's a good, he's just like a little general manager at a couple stores in the area. But that's still a good outlook, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got a new CEO. The new CEO emailed them, and he was talking about some of his favorite sneakers, this, that. Seems like, a dude that's going to, relift that company in the right direction. And when I was sitting in the room on Saturday, in the group room on Saturday, I looked at everybody's shoes, and it was like 80% Nike in the room.
That's your favorite thing to say.
It is, bro.
Bro, Nike's good though. I think Nike is gonna come back though. I think the calls are looking good this morning for Nike. Shit, I'm just waiting for them to get back to $100. Honestly,
people buy them not only because they're cool shoes; they're very durable shoes. You own a Nike shoe like cars, like for 10 years at a time.
Yeah, Nike is good. I'd like Nike back up to like $100.79. When we get to 100, between 100 and 104, I'm definitely going to shed some contracts up there.
Yeah.
On Nike. But right now, Nike's looking good. Nike's looking good on the bounce back. We jumped up to 85. They had a pretty nice gap up from, what was this day? This was on Thursday. Yeah, they had a nice gap up on Thursday. And he rejected that $90. Once we crack back above 90, because we haven't been above 90 since that bad earnings, and they broke down from 94 all the way down to the 70s. So once we get back above 90, it's kind of recalibrating itself, and then once we get over 100, I'll take some profit and then see what happens after that, see what they're talking about. If they're coming out with anything new that's really going to drive the price of Nike back up like that. Boom. Let's see what's going on this morning. Let's see who's up the most this morning, percentage-wise. Let's go through before we start setting the levels. Let's look here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me switch my screen so people could see charts, I guess. We'll set it up like this for now because TikTok won't let me do my OBS thing yet. It's all right. We're going to go option trades. I'll move this over for y'all. Don't worry. We're going to get this adjusted. We're going to get you right. Who else joined the room? I thought I heard someone else join the room with a...
Yeah, somebody else.
Alright, so we're looking at Apple right now. It's over. Yeah, we can do this like this. Alright, so Apple. Let me see who's up the most on the day. So Tesla's up on the most on the day so far. Tesla's up 4% on the day. They're pushing, about to hit that 250 area. I think we're going to chart Tesla this week. We didn't do Tesla last week. So we want to put Tesla on watch list this week. Hold on. Pull up that call out list, the legendary levels list. So I'm gonna start calling it the triple L's, legendaries levels. The legendary levels list. All right, we got no Tesla on here last week, so we could put Tesla in here. We could put Tesla in here in place of, we'll replace Target with Tesla, because Target we hit our price targets on. So for Target we had this, pull the screen up over here. For Target last week we had the price level at 153. Yeah, we had price target of 153.50 on Target, or entry 154, target 155.91. We got both of those off of the daily contracts. So I'm gonna replace Target this week with Tesla. Any companies y'all want to look for in particular this week, or for the coming weeks to open a position in? Let me know. We could put some levels in. Oh, Connor, appreciate you. Connor sharing it off. If y'all got any in the chat on TikTok, y'all got any companies y'all want to do a level for this week, let me know. I'll pick one and we could do that one. So I'm going to do Tesla first. You said who else? You said who?
Cava, C-A-V-A.
Cava. Cava. Alright. You could chart them. Let's look at these Teslas. Oh man, Tesla pushing, man. Let's look at these Tesla levels. Tesla, I already know 250 is their level. 250.75. Let's go back to the weekly. I like charting off the macro levels. I like my levels to come off the macro chart. So, off the weekly, looks like next level of support or resistance is going to kick in. We're going to have psychological resistance around 250. But like this level I got here at 250.75 will be the entry. Let me delete this. 250.75 will be new entry. Boom, boom, we get rid of that. Let's clean these lines up a little bit. Alright, so 250.75 entry with a 252 dollar cost average in level, or take profit, whichever you prefer. I like put entry on Tesla if we get back down to, you could start taking puts if we start closing below 243, but that's risky. I would take the puts more so this 234 level right here. It's better put entry once we break down below that buying block. So right here, that 246 should be the stop out on the call we're looking at. And I'll get rid of some of these lines. So we don't confuse the people. Alright, call entry at 250.75. We catching that support based off of this weekly level back here. Breaking the weekly level on January 2nd was around that 250.60 level. So we say we're going to enter at 250.75 on the call. And our first dollar cost average end level, I found that back here from this wick back here. Where did it go? You got the wick right here from, what is that from? This is from November 2023. So you could get your levels from years back, sometimes months back, sometimes the level is right on the week before, but you don't know until you analyze the whole chart and look back and see where you're really catching that support resistance. And this was a crucial level as well, because you see we got another wick right here back on we got another wick right here back on July 2023. So we had July and November 2023 touching our first dollar cost average in level that we found. And then we're going to say next level up from that, that would be our first target. The next level up from that I see is right around this 254 area, 254 to 256. That's not off of this week right here. You could get the 256 off of this week right here, off of July 2024. But you got to go back in time a little bit. And when you go back in time a little bit, you'll see we got this level right here. One is the body, and this is the top wick right here. So we're going to make this a purple line, because that's going to be another take profit target after our entry. So 254.09. And then the final take profit level after dollar cost averaging in at 252. You could take profit and check contracts at 254.09 to de-risk yourself, because you don't want to hold all your contracts in through profit. Once you get some profit, take some profit off the table, take some risk off the table, lock some money in. But after this level right here, the next level up I'm seeing, let me see, after 254, after this 254 level right here, 258, we had this 255.50, but since this is going to be a weekly contract we're getting, meaning that this Tesla contract has to be something that you hold on to at least 2 to 3 months. This is a weekly contract, not daily. Tesla can move quick, so we can hit these take profits quick, but I want to give time for it to play out, because I think we could be choppy a little bit between now and election. But we may get that really quick push up and we could just exit out this position fast. And the ultimate take profit for me on Tesla is the top of this wick right here, 257.18. I like that 257 right here, 257.80, pretty much level. Yeah, let's put that in. That's where we're going to be at. That's where we're going to get out of this position. Had something there before. That was in the previous trade we took. And that's a level we have already anyway, the 257.98. So that's going to be exit on this Tesla position. Tesla contract 1 to 2 months out, weekly contract, and we're going to say 250.75 is entry. Take your notes, take your notes. 250.75 entry. Set your alerts. Oh no, I did not mean to put 2,000, 25,000. 250.75 entry with a 252.36 target. Let's say 252.40. I like clean numbers. And then 254 take profit. One. And then the ultimate take profit would be that 257 level. And we'll stop out of this call. If we get in the call at 250, we should be stopping out of this call by the time if we pull back down to 247.80. Keep the stops short. take profits long. You do not want to be holding a call from 250, even though it expires 2 months out. You don't want to have your stop loss all the way down here at a level. Yeah, this is a level down here, but the first wick that we hit, first weekly wick, so we're looking for the top and or bottom wicks. The first weekly wick we hit on the way down from here, that entry, is this 247 level, and those wicks come from back here. These two candlesticks back here in December of 2023. Easy money. Let the chart talk to you. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, come up with some kind of crazy, level that is not really there, or something that you want to create on some micro time frame. Set your main levels on the macro time frame and take longer contracts to increase your success rate. The less trades you take, the better. You don't want to be taking 100 trades a month on these tiny time frames, looking for all these different entries and exits. No. Costs a little more capital to get in the longer positions, but it's worth it. Much, much more worth it, in my opinion. There's some really good scalpers out there. If that's what you do, then that's what you do. But I much prefer the long contract method. Save yourself the headache and the stress of having to constantly manage micro trades. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So, Tesla, we got our levels for Tesla. We're going to look at Kava now. What you were seeing on Kava that you like, G, the push-up that they've been having? That big-ass jump they just had from 97 to 130?
Yeah, I had mentioned Kava a while back when Chipotle CEO had switched over. I mentioned Kava in here like a couple weeks ago.
Okay, you did anything with them? You messed with them at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, let's see.
I just like the earnings that they had came out with.
Okay.
I heard about their food and all that, their style.
Kava Group.
Kind of like Chipotle, but Mediterranean food.
Oh, you like them because they got Zoe's Kitchen. That's why, huh? It says engages in the operations of restaurants. It operates through the following segments: Kava, Zoe's Kitchen, and the other. Kava segment represents the financial results of all Kava restaurants. The Zoe's Kitchen segment focuses on the financial results of all Zoe's Kitchen's locations. The company was founded by Brett Schulman. Okay. So this is food related. Let's look at some of their statistics. Let's look at some of their numbers.
And as far as the future, less and less people gonna be cooking, man. We losing recipes.
Yeah, nobody gonna cook no more. Nobody trying to cook like that no more. They trying to have instant meals, man. Instant everything.
I'm gonna make sure I keep cooking, boy.
Got to. That shit, instant shit gonna change your body.
That shit is medicine.
It is.
And it tastes better at home, bro. I be eating much better at home. Shit, that would cost me a whole $100 on the street.
Right. Shit. Who's Natty? Natty, what's going on? Welcome to the group. Welcome to the room. See, you just joined. If you got any questions, let us know. Or you got any companies you want to set price levels on. Came in here with the silence too. They ain't say hi or something. But all right, Kava. Let's look at Kava real quick. Kava, we're gonna say. Let's see Let's start from the breakout area. So the breakout started around that $99, pretty much $100 level. You would say that was a crucial turning point when they broke above 100. Then they seemed to find support. After they broke this $100 area, they found support right around there at 110. So we got support for them at 110.17. And then we got another leg up after that with some resistance coming in around, where my level at? Some resistance coming in around 127.16. It looked like it broke above that today. Now we at that 129, 130 area. So for a call entry, if you want some decent wiggle room on the call entry, I would look for an entry around like 120. See if they pull back down to the 120, 121 range. And then enter a call there. Or enter a position there. And see, as long as they hold. And this is off a weekly position, so it's like a 2-month out contract. I would enter at 120. My stop would be like 117. 117. Yeah, 117. I'll make my stop at 117. Good stop out 117.
Good morning, trappers.
Morning, boss. What's going on, my guy? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing? How was the B-Day, kid?
Hey, listen, the birthday weekend was great, man. Had a great time. No complaints. My people came through for me. They came through this weekend. The crew came through.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sound like that.
Yeah, they came through this weekend. So
what we trying today?
He's looking at Kava right now.
A what?
G wanted to look at Kava.
Kava?
Yeah, CAVA. So I'm looking at some potential entry price levels for them because they've been on a rally. They're near all-time highs right now, so I'll wait for a little pullback before I enter an option on them.
Oh yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, but I just put some levels in for them where that's some good starter levels. If you're looking for a starter position, I would say 120, 120.36 was the entry. And then we could ride that back up to 128, 127. And then see if we put in any high levels than where it's at now. If it keeps putting in levels higher, I'm still going to say wait for that pullback to come in and jump in on that pullback and ride the next wave up. But Kava's hot right now, so.
Okay.
You got those levels, G? You got your levels, man? You listening over there? That's what you asked for.
Right, we're trying to look for his 15% somewhere.
I just charted Tesla. We did Tesla already this morning. Putting the levels for Tesla.
I'm already on the Tesla call.
Well, I got some levels, some upgraded levels on Tesla. The only thing I didn't do for Tesla, let me do the put levels for Tesla. Hold on. Because I got the call entry level. Oh, I think I did do
that
the
thing due for a run, boy.
Tesla?
Yeah, we're about to see Tesla in like next month in the 300s.
I believe it. I could see that happening. Shit, I'll take them calls. As soon as they break my entry, I'm taking those calls. 234.30 would be put entry though. Let me see. $234.30. Trying to what?
I'm trying to get as much calls as I can on Tesla so I can get a cyber truck.
Use Tesla to buy a Tesla.
Hell yeah.
That's what I was saying about Ferrari. Own enough Ferrari shares, you end up using it to buy a Ferrari. That's love. That's how you should do it.
Hell yeah.
Ferrari is one of my favorite car companies still. I still like Ferrari more than Tesla. I'm about to pull them up. That's one of my long-term holders. And they pay good dividend. But if we got it on Tesla puts, my Tesla puts levels would be as follows. Tesla put entry at 234.30. First Tesla take profit level on puts, or dollar cost entry level 228.07. Definitely out by 223.60. If you get in that put,
Okay.
you're gonna stop yourself out the put. If you got in the put at 234, you don't want to see us push back above 236. Pretty much 236.90 would be the stop out for that put. Coming on like that.
I'm waiting on the little pullback to be done on SMCI to jump back in.
Yeah, we got the level on. Then we put the level in on SM. Did we put levels on? We put levels on SMC. I didn't put it on the chart last week though, but I feel like I charted some levels, but I didn't put it in the call out
I
list.
think we did. Cause we was looking at some long calls.
Yeah, some long SMCI calls.
From November 15th, 800 calls. Cause this morning it was up. This morning it was up like 30%, and now they down like 5%. That's why I'm watching them. They dipping on the 30-minute right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait till that blitz. You know what I'm saying? Finish bleeding, I'm gonna jump in at a good price.
Yeah, let's pull up SMCI. Why not? Let's pull up SMCI real quick, man.
Cause mind you, it got a gap refill.
I want to put
up
them.
To the upside.
I could put them on the list this week. SMCI. Okay, so SMCI. Okay, we did chart it because I do have some levels in here for call entry.
Yeah.
We said we could take call entry if it pulls back to 425, or if we get up above 467. If we could close above 467, or we pull down to 425. Those are two call entries for SMCI price wise.
Yeah, 425.
Yeah, 425.79 for the call entry, or 467.07 if we get above. Pretty much if we close above 467. Let me put SMCI on the list this week. Call entry is going to be 467 on SMCI, 467.06. Let's see the first target after that, or dollar cost average in level. I think a dollar cost average into our position. What was the low on this candlestick right here? The low 478.56. So around right here. Dollar cost average in.
3 weeks ago.
Huh?
I said the entry was like 3 weeks ago when it bounced off the what it is, 384.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. You got to be timing that shit perfect though.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. After 479, we're going to take 495 on SMCI as the next level. After that 495 level is when you could get the real push on SMCI though. So after 495, you could get a push up to 582.
Sheesh.
Yeah, crazy gap. Crazy gap.
Those are the gaps I need.
So.
Wake up like $20, $30.
Yeah, I would definitely take profit on SMCI. Let me flip my screen so I can see the chart. I would take my profit on that SMCI at 495 probably. I'll look for some re-entry somewhere in the 500s if it looks good. Maybe re-enter at like 530, 520, and ride it up to 580 from there. But we could get heavy rejection at once we break 500. Once we get into the 500s, it could reject heavy right here and push back down. So I would be careful at 500 with SMCI.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely be careful with them. Just be a
Good on
little
the daily.
careful. So SMCI, we got call entry 467. We got first target being 479, which is a good push in itself. Then you got 495.
Because look at the 4 hours. Look at that long wick.
Yeah.
4 hours.
Yep.
And that shit touched 480.
Let me look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it touched 480, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it touched my first level already today. That's what I'm saying. Like SMCI can move when that thing ready to take off. It's gonna go. So
Yeah,
we gotta be in position.
That's why I said I'm waiting on the rejection. Then after that, I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah.
Right now, you feel me, weakening. So I'm trying to get on the bounce.
You have put levels on Kava too?
On Kava? Yeah.
Yeah, put levels.
Yeah, you're gonna jump in the put if they get below 116.
Okay.
116.90 would be like the put entry. And you would take profit on that at 110. The call entry 120.36. I'll get in that call around like 120.36. Because right now it's still pushing highs. So you got to wait and see what's going to happen on that first pullback. But that first pullback, you should get a good pullback. If you get pulled back to that level, that 120, that's a good entry area. But if it pulls back from 120, it keeps pulling back, it gets below like 117, 118 though, you want to stop out that joint. Once it gets below like 117.50. SN to the C to the I. Take profit at 495.20. Okay, that's
What
it.
is Microsoft at right now?
What is
Microsoft?
Yeah.
Microsoft? Hold on.
Microsoft at 434.96. Well, you looking for a call entry or put?
Either right now. If it can hold above, what level that is, I gotta go look. But it's holding above 430 pretty nicely.
Microsoft got to hold above 432.80. As long as it hold above there, we could get a push to that 440. That 440 is heavy resistance. It's been smacking it for the past week.
Yeah, it have.
Smacking the shit out of Microsoft. Get down. Microsoft, hold on, let me up. Get down. It's all right. Microsoft's going to break through, though.
Mm-hmm. Help off Apple. Because Apple trying to hold up.
If we stop out of the SMCI call, we get in at 467 on SMCI. I want to stop out. The stop level should be 459.89. Keep the stop short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 459.89 is the stop on the call. And if we're going to do SMCI puts, we would jump into those puts once it broke down and it came down. Honestly, I'll say 412 is a great put entry level. $412 with a take profit, first take profit on the put being around $3.95, or you could dollar cost average in there. Make those black lines. And then you got another level right here at this 384 wick off of the September 3rd candlestick. And honestly, I'll take my profit on my puts by then. We may get a dip down to 363 after that, but I'll take my profit right there. I'll be good with that on SMCI. And these are going to be, I think you should play these as weeklies as well. Not monthlies, but these should be weeklies. Something that you play at least, try to find a contract at least 3 months out.
Yeah.
3-4 months out. You don't gotta play it 6 months out.
I'm definitely taking that November play.
The November play on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
The $800 calls, I'm definitely taking them.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see how that 30 close.
So we going to get. How much those calls? How much they cost right now?
Right now is a 288.
288. For what strike price?
For 800.
For the $800? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could be a nice move right there.
Yeah. If we swing them shits over the weekend, when we put them shits in, would have been up nice.
Already, yeah.
Yeah, this morning. We would have took profit at 400 and got out and get in another call again.
Right, wait for the next entry.
Back up to another, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that shit back up to 400 again.
395 and 384.07 are the targets for SMCI puts. If you're gonna stop out of that put on SMCI, or stop out if you got in that 411, you should be out if it gets back up to, let's say 422. I'm gonna say 420 actually, just 420. And that's a weekly. Weekly contracts.
Yeah.
So we got SMCI, we got Tesla, we did Kava. Let's see, what else I'm gonna chart free for the people before we go private in the charting session. I'll give the people one more. Let's see. We'll give them one more set of levels for the free. We could do everybody loves NVIDIA, right?
You're right. Everybody loves NVIDIA.
NVIDIA breaking down this morning.
Thing is now moving.
Thing not looking good this morning. Let's look at the Qs. Let me do an ETF play. Because individual companies okay. Some people only enjoy doing the ETF, so we're gonna do the triple Qs. Let's do some levels on them real quick for this week, for the coming weeks. Alright. So we already hit our profit, and I take profit on the initial entry. 486 was ultimate take profit, I think, from that first QQQ call. But we originally had call outs on the triple Qs, and we had a take profit of originally 476 was the first take profit level, and then 478. As you see, we hit both of those. Almost hit the 486 ultimate level, but we didn't get there. It's okay. I think we could take re-entry on the Qs if we pull to, I like this 480 level right here. If we could get to 480, if it pulls back to 480 on the triple Qs, I like an entry right there. Or I like an entry if we show we can hold above 485 pretty much, 485. Which entry I prefer? I honestly prefer the 480. But we may not get that 480 based on momentum. Momentum looks like it's coming into strength on the weekly. Like we're about to cross to the upside. So that 484 entry target may be where we may have to ride the wave.
Maybe. It might not get below 480.
Yeah.
Or 482.
Yeah, so 480, 450. I'm going to put as the call entry on Q. That first target, we'll keep that 486 target as the first target level, 486. $486 as the first target level.
It bounced off that level already.
Yeah, I'm put it at 486.90. What the hell just happened? 486.90 first target. Second target we're gonna make on that. We'll pull this level down to right here. Around 490.75 will be the ultimate target. 490.75. Oh, typing on the wrong damn screen. 490.75. This is the fun. This is the not fun homework that people don't like doing, man. People just want to jump in and be able to be successful traders at any point in the week without doing any homework up front. That is crazy. Homework has never been fun. When has homework been fun? Since school, homework ain't been fun. But you got to do it.
Yeah, for real.
You got to do it though. 490.75. So if we get in at 484, I would say we would stop out. The first stop signal for us would probably come at 481, pretty much 482. I would get out by 480 if we get below 482. Let's say 481.50 would be the stop on those calls. These contracts, ETF contracts can be expensive, so if you don't want to play the Qs, we have to set similar levels for the TQQ, which is a cheaper version of the triple Qs that you could trade, and find some cheaper contracts and get some long out contracts that are not that expensive, which is the way I might play this. Honestly, I might set these same exact levels on the TQQ and get some contracts that are further out. Do some contracts that are, because I already got a triple Q call that expires in March, so I already have a long call. So these are pretty much going to be adjusted levels for my long call as far as where I may take profit. I'll probably take profit. 486.90 was my ultimate take profit for that original entry. So I'm going to take profit there on that call. But if we get above 484.50, I'll enter a smaller call position on the Qs again, and I'll just roll that over. I'll just keep it rolling. But I'll just keep lowering my risk, take profit off the table and lower the risk as we get higher in price.
Yeah.
So once we get above 484.50, get like a small contract on them and look for exit on the big contract at 486.90. On the small contract at 486.90, you may get like one more or two more contracts on it because it's going to be cheap, and then try to look for that 490 level on those and get out of there by 490. And then we could reevaluate the Qs from there, because then it's going to be getting near that 500 level. That 500, I think, is going to serve as a heavy resistance.
Okay.
It's because it's psychological, you know, $500, triple Qs, ain't never been in the 500s. Like, I think it's just going to be one of those kind of resistance. But once it breaks it, though, and starts closing above 500, oh, that thing's going to move. It's going to move like SPY did when the SPY first broke 500. You remember that?
Yeah. So it's crucial.
That was a crucial time right there. What a time to be alive when SPY first broke 500. Boy.
Right.
Now, on the put side of the Qs, if we're not gonna take call at 480, that could be a good put entry. One, that'll be a stop out for my long call that I'm in. I'll probably just take my profit there because it's up already. So if we show that we're closing back below 480 again, I'll stop out the long call, and then I'll get some small put contracts. And the first put take profit level, we could put that. I think I got a level right here. This is a good level right here. 478. We'll push this up a little bit. 478, 17, 476.50. With a go for it all level down here, back at 470, 413. So put entry is gonna be 480. $480.13 or for $480.15. $476.50. Take profit 1. And we're going to say 470, 413. Take profit 2. If we get in the put, we're going to stop out the put. If we get in at 480, we want to stop out of that put if we end up back above 480. We'll say this 482.50. Start closing back above 482.50. We're going to get out of that, and that is going to be a weekly contract. I'm already in some monthlies, so I'm not going to make these monthlies as well on the Qs. I'm going to make these some weekly contracts. And that's going to be that for the triple Qs. Those are the levels, the levels, the levels.
Alright.
Fill out some more for some other companies, but that's all I'm going to do for the, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. That's enough free levels for the people this week. You know, if you want to get all the levels, you got to join the group. You know, can't give you everything.
I gotta join the Discord.
Gotta join the Discord, man. That's where we got the levels. I don't know who Natty is, man. Natty still ain't say hi, nothing in this group. I'm starting to think Natty's the feds, but we gonna watch you, Natty. We gonna watch you. But, yeah, appreciate everybody that came through on the YouTube today and the Twitter session. Hope y'all got some levels. Hope you took some notes. And next charting session, I probably won't be doing levels like this. I'll probably be just showing people more so how to identify trend lines and trends, because I want to focus on, you know, educating the people. This is good if you are advanced in trading already and you know, kind of know what you're doing when you get in the market. But if you have no idea what you're doing, this can also help you, because these are our exact levels, but you want to kind of understand what's happening here as far as why these levels are being set at these prices, why the wicks are being chosen versus the bodies, why are we choosing these time frames versus smaller time frames or larger time frames. All that stuff has to be understood. So price levels are great. I love doing this for the people for free, like I said, but all that deep knowledge and information comes when you join the community. I'll definitely share some stuff for free as far as the trend lines and how to set a trend up or down, identify an uptrend or a downtrend on any time frame. And I did that last 2 weeks ago, but I'll do it again next week, because I know repetition is key. So I see y'all. Appreciate you. Follow us, Culture Shock Investments, on everything. Twitter, Instagram, our website, cultureshockinvestments.com. Retweet this space, share it, and follow. It's the only way we're going to grow, and the information is going to get out.